So my neighbors bought a pig today.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah. You sent a fucking Snapchat of that, and I was like, what the hell's happening?
Like, I'm not even, like, I got home from my accounting class, and my two of my four neighbors are playing cornhole in the front yard. They're fucking disgusting at cornhole, by the way. But, one of them just casually says, yeah, Rob and Jason are out getting a pig. And I was like, what? A pig?
Well, these neighbors also have had, like, copious amounts of chickens.
They
They've
also
had
had ducks at
ducks.
one point.
Yeah.
Landlords don't know.
I don't
But
understand how, but whatever.
yeah. Yeah. Like, oh my god, but it's so cute.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I want the fucking pig.
Yeah, Wilbur's gonna be turned into bacon, though, eventually.
Hey, yo, welcome back to the High Kicks podcast. Carl, how's it going?
I'm just chilling. I've been helping my boy who actually helped make the intro paint his new place. So it's been very interesting.
What colors you painting it?
Really boring colors, but like it'll look nice.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's like white and then like a different shade of white.
That's fair. Okay. We got a pretty like decent show put together. I'm just gonna run down the games that like I didn't really write anything about real quick so we can give a little info on those, because I feel like sometimes we talk about the games that we write up and we just skip everything else.
Yeah.
So like Villa recovered against Newcastle.
Yeah, and
after last week. And like
Mings literally shat on everything that I said last week. You remember how last week I was like,
yes.
Mings like had an awful performance, this, that, and the other thing?
Okay. So I know you want to talk about Mings, but the story here is Ings, because holy fuck, what a goal! Oh yeah. My god!
Yeah.
Hold on, Brentford looks like they're actually like gonna be a somewhat decent side this season.
Exactly. Like it's not just scrappiness.
Yeah, holding a draw at your first Prem away game. Impressive.
Exactly. Especially against Palace, who has a decent attack and everything.
Mm-hmm. Leeds and Everton, Carl said last week, I'm predicting a draw, but 1-1 because I don't think there's going to be 4 goals. And then they went out and scored 4 goals.
Yeah, exactly the way that I said they wouldn't do. Also, in other news, that Man City thrashing, Brian last week said that it was gonna be 5-0.
And then like I took that back.
And I was like, are you serious? Like, and nah, they'll probably do like 3-0. So
we got a little bit more on that game later, though.
Yeah.
And then the last one that we didn't really write about,
Watford showed that they were just scrappy.
I was wrong about Watford.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're gonna clean up shop.
I don't know if I was wrong about Watford, like, overall yet. I mean, like, but I was wrong about them this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, and I think that's a perfect segue into the first game of the week, and I'll let you talk about it since it is Liverpool thrashing.
Yep. So last week, we were talking about Liverpool's offense and how dangerous they could be. And I mentioned that, like, you know, Liverpool will be incredibly dangerous if Jota, Salah, Firmino, and Mane can all put the ball in the net. Because in match day 1, Jota, Bobby, and Mo scored. Well, match day 2, Mane tallies his first goal.
Yeah.
Jota gets on the board again.
Bro, both goals, great goals, by the way. That header by Jota was amazing, and then that shot by Mane was class.
So the header by Jota was amazing, but the ball by Tsimikas.
Yeah. My goodness, yeah, you're entirely right. Tsimikas ended up getting team of the week for that assist, and
Unreal ball.
he played amazing defense that game too, while being able to be in the
So
attack. Like, he
so
played
last week, or
amazing
not
down
last
the
week,
wing,
last
down the
season,
left-hand side.
he was hurt most of the season, so we never really got to see him like sub in for different points, like when Andy wasn't going to be out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, he's fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking good.
He showed that he could be a total replacement for Andy, and this
Well, I
is
don't necessarily.
well, this is one game,
Yeah, backup
but
for now.
in
He
that
showed that he's a
one
viable.
game,
He showed that he's a viable backup because Andy just signed a long-term deal. You know what I mean?
and in that one game, he showed enough where, yeah, he can be a backup,
He
and
showed enough to a
there's
point
potential for more.
where if Andy goes down, it's not the end of the world. It's bad,
I
but it's not the end of the world.
I don't even know how bad it would be if he actually develops, because he's still young, so,
Yeah,
like,
but the
he
thing with
still
Andy
has
is the
time.
stamina. It's the stamina.
Yeah, exactly. I completely understand you,
It's the
like,
stamina.
in that, like,
Also, can we hold on? So, speaking of
Conte
young,
and him.
no. Speaking of young, holy fucking Harvey Elliott!
Oh, he
Oh
had an
my god!
amazing game.
So last season I bought a Curtis Jones jersey because I thought Curtis Jones was going to be an up and coming young midfielder. I thought Harvey Elliott was going to be like, a left winger because that's what he's been, or a right winger, one or the other. Klopp has inserted him into the midfield, and oh my god. Like, I have been hesitant on whose jersey I'm going to buy. I want a 67 Harvey Elliott before he changes it because that will be sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's going to be so goddamn good.
Bro, I'm still pissed I didn't get that Greenwood jersey.
Yeah. But so, like, he comes off the bench last week in the 83rd, Harvey Elliott.
Yeah.
And then earns the start and plays the full 90.
Yeah,
At
and
18.
he deserved to stay in the entire time. He was
I
creating
know.
chances and completely, like, throwing, like, Burnley's defense into the fucking trash. Like, it was actually comical how good he was playing.
It seems like that he has the brains of a midfielder and, like, the technical ability of the midfielder with, like, the techers of a winger.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of winger finesse and ball skill. I just didn't know that he could play midfield.
I was just really impressed by his performance as well as Samika's, so I want to see if they can keep up that pace because they could be starters if they keep on fucking playing the way that they do, like in that one sample.
So Elliott more likely than Tsimikas.
Bro, I am saying both of them. If
No,
they keep on
I'm
playing.
agreeing with you, but I'm saying Elliott is more likely to become a starter than Kostas Tsimikas.
You never know what happens because fucking that's how like Alphonso Davies was found. He wasn't a left back.
He wasn't a left back, but he like got moved because someone was injured. Like Andy is one better now. The only way I could see it happening is if when Andy comes back from his injury, if he gets re-injured and starts an injury decline. But if he stays healthy, there's no way I could see Kostas Tsimikas taking his job anytime soon.
That is fair. But yeah, that's sort of what I was like notioning at if there were to be a decline of some sort because you never know with injuries. Like Dembele was injured once, and look where he is now.
Yep. So we're gonna move into the next game. Manchester City bounced back hard.
Yeah, we predicted this.
Yeah, like hard. So like there's kind of only one thing I really thought when I saw the scoreline for this game. and it's kind of this.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Like 5-0's bad. 5-0's bad. And you know what the crazy thing is?
What?
Last time Norwich played City, 5-0.
Oh, yeah.
2 seasons ago in the Prem, 5-0.
Yeah, they do not have a good record.
No. So, like, I wanna point out one thing about this match that kind of threw me off.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about recently Gabriel Jesus, not fitting in at City because, he's a striker on a team that doesn't really play with a striker. They've been using a false 9.
Yeah, but they should have a striker, whatever.
Yeah, but my point is they're looking for a striker because they don't want to use him as a striker. Yeah, they've been using a false 9 because they don't want to use him as a striker. So they put him at right wing this weekend and he delivers 2 assists.
And he literally plays very similar to the way that Richarlison plays.
Like, dude went off.
Yeah.
I didn't know he could do that.
No, I didn't either.
Like, damn. Right?
That versatility, showed a lot out of him. So if he's able to keep on performing like that, it could be similar to the way that Richarlison can perform for Everton.
It would move him from the bench role as a striker for a club that doesn't really use a striker to into the rotation of their 47 million wingers.
Foden, Grealish.
Well, Foden can slide in the midfield. Grealish can also slide in the midfield. We're kind of looking at Mahrez, Silva.
Well, Silva can also slide into the midfield, but Silva also wants out. And
if one of the if they're all in the midfield, one of them is going to be on the wing, though. So, they all kind of count. It's confusing. City has depth.
Yeah, I just named, a couple players, and, that's not even touching upon, Sterling or anyone.
We didn't say Rodri for the midfield.
No. Well, I wasn't mentioning the Rid.
I know, but
I was mentioning
it's just not fair.
Yeah.
It's just not fair. Also, Grealish scored in his home debut.
Beautiful ball to Grealish. Didn't have to do anything to score this goal, and I loved it. So
you want to know
his first goal at City was just given to him on a plate. It was amazing.
Well, so I always make the argument. Yes, it was given to him on the plate, but he had to put the plate on the table.
Yeah, exactly. He was there, so
like he had to make the run and beat his man to set up the tap in.
Yeah, he was just sort of chilling there, and it hit him in the chest and then went in.
Still, he was in the right spot. You have to be there. You have to
be there. Well,
he
was in the right position, and then it was a beautiful ball in that was a dime. I could have scored it because it would have just hit me and gone in.
But you weren't there, and he was in the right spot.
Exactly. Grealish is definitely a lot better than me too, so I'll definitely give him his first goal.
I've seen you play, Carl. We know.
Yeah. So giving Grealish his first goal at City was actually very comical, but I see many more in his future. So.
Yep. So from one Manchester club to the next. What happened, Carl?
Bro, we're still ahead of City.
What happened though?
I can't really explain it. We had Matic in, so we didn't play well, I guess. We started Greenwood at right wing and tried to start Martial, so that was an issue. We tried starting Martial. So you know my issue with Martial.
I know, but Greenwood scored in the 55th.
Exactly.
Pogba got his 5th assist.
Both of them actually had very good games.
So, I'm just going to throw this out there. Graham Souness, you can fuck off. He also said that this is just unrelated to the United game. I just got to roast Souness for this horrendous take. He said that there's still a question mark on Erling Haaland because he hasn't done it in the Prem. My dude has scored more Champions League goals than games he's played in.
Yeah.
Soonness, I know you were a Liverpool guy, but you need to just shut the fuck up sometimes.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Whatever. We are currently 6th. So
and
we can go up. We didn't lose.
That's fair. You didn't lose.
Like, we still took a point out of a really shit game for us. And it was the first away game of the season, and we still didn't lose, and we kept our away streak alive, which is actually amazing.
That's fair.
So it wasn't a great game by us, and we played shit because we didn't really have Matic, and I don't know why we didn't play Varane. I was a little confused there.
Maybe lack of practice time,
Yeah. And then Sancho should be in the side by now. But
agreed.
I don't know what they're waiting for.
I don't either.
Bro, that was the same thing with Tellez. Like, bro, you signed Tellez and you need a left back, and miraculously Luke Shaw becomes the best left back in the Prem. So like don't like I don't understand how that happened. So the Tellez trade didn't even need to happen. But like when we first got Tellez,
but it kind of did though.
It did to make Shaw the best left back in the Prem. That is facts.
Yeah.
Because it made his job under pressure.
Yep. So like we're gonna jump into the next game now. Because Harry Kane finally got on the field. I do gotta say,
much.
He didn't do very much. And like, so I'm watching this game and I see Kane get up and I see him run to the midfield, like to the line to sub in. And the fourth official holds up the board and it says 10-7. So he goes in for Son. And I'm just like,
bruh. Yeah.
Like, what? Like, Nuno.
I know exactly what Nuno is doing there. He's just being petty.
I know.
He's just being the pettiest. Like, Son is his number one.
Yes. Also,
no matter what.
Also, like, Nuno rolls back into the Molyneux, beats Wolves, casual.
Thanks to Dele Alli, who was like, "Oh yeah, you're trash."
Yeah.
But that game, like, it was really good by Spurs, and it just showed how dominant they were because Wolves had chances. Like, Wolves were not just stagnant the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Wolves had, like, a decent amount of chances. They were able to show it on the defensive end with Sanchez, and then they were able to show their really great counterattacking game, and Nuno is just doing exactly what he can with the players that he has.
Well, it also makes a lot of sense how he was able to neutralize Wolves.
Yeah.
It's kind of his team.
And also, I heard rumors he's looking into try to get like Adama. So
I know. I've heard too. I've seen like 40 mil, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Moving on. So like, this is Arsenal fans right now.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
All right, before we say anything, looking at the team of the week, there's two notable players in the side, and it's Reece James and Romelu Lukaku, and both of them played in this game for Chelsea. So,
bro. It took Lukaku a little over 14 minutes to score.
Beautiful ball in by James, and he
what a ball from Reece.
Bro, did you see that run by Lukaku though? Just like,
I was about to say,
you're small. He's like, bro, you're little. Like, who are you? He's like,
I was about to say,
I sit on you.
Like, talk about putting a plate on a table and getting a ball put on that plate.
Yeah.
Like, Lukaku was like, all right, I'm going to bulldoze my way through here. I'm going to stand here. Reece James is like, I'm going to whip a perfect, immaculate, like, KDB-esque low-driven cross.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're just going to put your foot out and it's going to go in the net.
Yeah, it's literally like, Lukaku, if you're there, you just touch it and it's a goal. And even if you aren't, it's probably an own goal.
It's probably an own goal because it's Arsenal.
Yeah. But Romelu Lukaku was absolutely disgusting. He just showed how dominant he was as like that central force for that team.
Yep.
I really liked what I saw, but I hated every second of it.
I gotta ask, how good can Reece James be? Like, for real.
I keep on understanding why he was chosen. Like now I'm finally understanding why he was chosen over Wan-Bissaka. And stuff like that.
Like,
because
he's legit.
Oh my goodness, that goal?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That was a pure like emotional strike. Like I don't know what it was about it, but he was angry.
He has taken a few strikes throughout his young career that have been absolute fucking rockets. Like
Umtiti strikes, but Umtiti only hit one.
So I was gonna say but like whatever people have seen Trent Alexander-Arnold hit some bangers. Reece James makes Trent's shot power look like a little kid.
Yeah, and also like Trent's primarily doing it from free kicks.
Every once in a while he'll score from open play, but typically from open play he's assisting.
Yeah.
He doesn't cut inside and look for the shot like Reece James does because he's always on the outside serving a ball.
Exactly.
It's not part of his role to look for the shot like it is for Reece James a little bit.
So Reece James started this game at right center back.
Bruh. I don't know why I didn't play the sound effect, but bruh.
Yeah. He started the game at right center back and then ran the entire right side of the field alongside Azpilicueta, who was just able to stay back for him. So like when he could attack.
What do you think Arteta said to the team after? Like, he goes into the locker room, like, what do you think he says to them?
Aubameyang, you're getting sold in a couple days, so we need to find some money to find some sort of replacement. We're trying to get Mbappe. Something.
You want to know what I think he says?
What?
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, the headline on this thing for me and Carl and for anyone who watches the YouTube or whatever is Chelsea simply outclass Arsenal at the Emirates. It was men amongst boys.
Bro, it was comical the way that Arsenal played. And I don't understand how they're expecting to do anything this Premier League season with the way that they're performing. Like, what? Who the hell do you think you are? Like, you're about to get relegated as like a quote unquote top 6 Prem side?
I mean, it's match day 2 going into 3. I don't know if we can say they're going to get relegated yet.
Bro, I want them to get relegated.
It would be so funny.
Please get
wait,
relegated.
ready for this? I saw this meme that was like, Ramsdale goes to this club, they get relegated. Ramsdale goes to Sheffield, they get relegated. Ramsdale went 2 places and they got relegated. Then he went to Sheffield and they got relegated. And he just went to Arsenal. So, like,
yeah, I don't see their future looking too bright considering, like, they just signed Odegaard, so, like, of course, like, they aren't actually getting relegated. Like, of course, I'm speaking blasphemous, but, like...
Blasphemy.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you know.
I don't speak English.
Yeah, we know. Yo, so West Ham is top of the table because they smacked the shit out of Leicester.
Yep.
They have scored 8 goals in 2 games.
And you know who sits atop the goal charts because of that? Michail Antonio. And you know who had probably, and I'm saying it's going to be the best celebration of the season because how often do you see it?
Hold on.
He
It's the best celebration, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the best shithousery we're going to see, though?
No, it's the best celebration that we'll see because he kissed himself after he broke West Ham's scoring record.
Yeah.
Like he kissed a cardboard cutout of himself.
Yes.
It was beautiful.
You want to know what I think was running through his head when he scored this goal? Ready for this?
Get shit on! Get shit on! Get shit on! Your ass! Your ass! Shut the fuck up! 1v1 me, you pussy!
Yeah, he definitely was thinking a couple things like that.
Like, there's no way that's not what he was thinking. Or that's whatever. There's no way he wasn't thinking something like that.
Yeah, it was just absolutely nuts. West Ham completely dominated this game.
Like, absolutely dominated. So, like, hold on. Speaking
Leicester
of
got a red card, right? Yeah, Leicester got the red card, and then it went downhill from there, even though they were still down at that point.
So, speaking of shithousery, last weekend, Jamie Vardy scored and then howled at the Wolves fans.
Yeah, that's quality.
Like, I just, the fact that the fans are back. I mean, yeah, we have the other issues. The thing that happened in League One where the fan threw the bottle on the field and the player threw the bottle back, and then the fans rushed the field and started a brawl. But, like,
yeah,
that's footy.
Yeah, exactly.
It shouldn't be,
that's actually just sports.
It shouldn't be, but that's just kind of what happens sometimes.
Bro, that's every sport though. Like if that were to happen in like the NBA or something, like of course like a brawl's gonna break out or some shit like that.
Yeah, I feel. I mean, the
malice at the palace happened.
The malice at the palace did happen.
Like,
so, like, yeah. You know.
But I think that's gonna wrap up our game segment for this evening. And
it's Carl's turn to take over.
Yeah, let's get into some transfers. So starting off, I'm gonna say some of the less important ones.
Yeah, we'll go less important, and then we'll end on the big stuff.
Yeah, so Chelsea actually got rid of some players, which was good. They got rid of Batshuayi to I think I just said that wrong. Batshuayi to Bestikas on loan, and then they got Emerson. Huh?
Didn't Zappacosta leave too? Am I thinking of the right name?
I didn't see that on Transfer Market, but that is potentially also.
I saw it on FootMob.
Okay.
Hold
on.
But
Emerson also went to Lyon.
Yeah, Zappacosta returns to Atalanta.
Oh, okay. That's a good move for Chelsea
also,
as well.
West Ham are making progress on a deal for Kurt Zouma. And that money would be used in a deal for Jules Koundé.
Yeah.
So, like, Chelsea are going for it.
There's the news about, we mentioned it earlier, Traore to Spurs, but there's no, like, official bid or anything. So that's just random speculation at this point. Florenzi went to AC Milan on loan from Roma. So that's a good move for Milan this season. Cahill went to Bournemouth from Palace on a free. So bye Cahill. Won't be seeing him anymore. Wendell went from Leverkusen to Porto for £3.6 million, and Pedro, who used to play in the Prem, went to Lazio from Roma on a free. So
we also Ramsdale, as we mentioned. This is kind of a
Ramsdale went to
bigger one.
Arsenal.
This is kind of a bigger one, but it's Arsenal, so it's not really anymore. I feel bad saying that, but like, there is a legitimate chance that Arsenal is gonna have to pull their goal of the month from training.
Oh yeah, actually they will, or they'll have to pull it against a game tomorrow where they're playing someone for the Carabao Cup.
Who they got?
Championship side.
Watch them lose.
West Brom.
Are we still? We're gonna jump into the bigger ones, but reverse order of importance, I guess. And
Yeah,
we'll do the
sure.
big one last. All right, cool. So this one we probably shouldn't have put as one of our main ones, but it's Carl, and it's United, and it's actually kind of a big deal because Brandon Williams is a fantastic young left back.
Yep. And he is now on loan at Norwich.
And a loan move for him at Norwich means playing time in the Prem.
Exactly.
And based on
there's
last
probably
weekend,
a clause where he can't play against Man U or something very similar to like Gilmore.
based on like last weekend, I think Norwich could use some defensive help.
Yeah, just a little bit, but that was also Man City in their clapback game, so
That's
you
fair.
can't give that defense much
That's fair.
like
That's fair.
time of day, because I'm pretty sure they would have done that against like any team.
Yep. Just Bundesliga real quick. Bayern has been going back and forth with Kimmich and Goretzka about their contracts. Kimmich is settled. He signed a new deal through 2025.
Yep.
It's not really transfer news, but he's one of the best midfielders in the world, and his contract was expiring, so him signing a new contract is kind of a big deal.
It's big footy news, and
Let's put it this way.
He's arguably the best CDM, and he's arguably the best right back when he plays that position.
At the same time, yeah. But so let's put it this way. I'm equating this to, like, you know how Pogba's contract is expiring?
Yeah.
If he signs a new contract, it's a similar thing to Kimmich signing a new contract. In terms of
Not much so. But I think
positional play, not how they play, just level of player. And if Pogba signed a
level of talent, entirely so. I just think this was more predictable than what Pogba's going to do, so I don't think you can compare them as much.
I'm just saying in a sense of if Pogba had signed a contract, we'd be talking about it.
Yeah.
Kimmich signing a contract extension is just worth talking about.
Exactly.
Shaqiri's got a new club.
Yeah, I didn't want to say this because this isn't very important either, but
so it's not that it's the importance is the amount, the fact that they got almost 10 million for him with add-ons and all that.
Yeah, I was surprised because it was a base of 5.4 mil pounds, and they turned it into 9.5 mil with add-ons.
So I read 9.5 out of The Athletic. The fee might be lower, and it might be the 5 point whatever that Carl said.
5.4.
But
yeah,
I just think this is going to be beneficial for everybody involved. Liverpool get a little bit of cash. Shaqiri gets more playing time. Switzerland gets Shaqiri to have more playing time.
Yeah, that's very important for them. So as long as they're able to keep up something.
But now for the big fish. Papa Perez made an offer.
Wait. We had one more that we forgot about. Odegaard was official to Arsenal for 31.5.
Arsenal, who cares?
It's Arsenal. Let's get into the real big fish.
That's going to segue into the big fish because that money could potentially be used for the 160 million. That's supposed to say euro. It says pound.
But yeah, that's meant to say euro. It's 160 million euro offer for Kylian Mbappe from Real Madrid. And there's currently no news whether they're definitely like declining it.
No, you want to know what the news is? You want to know what the news is?
Nope.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, or this is our other response to the 160 million pound or euro offer. Because that's a joke for Kylian Mbappe right now.
Which is scary.
I know.
Like the amount of money that you will need to purchase that man is absolutely nuts. So, especially considering that they do want to see that trio.
I know, I want to see it so
Like
bad.
they want to see Eminem, and if your girl got an Eminem, give her an Eminem.
You think their knees, arms, just palms? I don't know. I messed up.
These weak arms are sweaty.
That's me right now.
Okay.
I tried to go with an Eminem lyric and I messed up so bad.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Mom's spaghetti. That's what I was trying to get to and I couldn't.
Mbappe is not going to Real Madrid for that amount of money, but the fact that that amount of money was offered by Real Madrid says a lot. So we'll see the pursuit of Real Madrid in the future, and we'll see what Kylian Mbappe says to this deal, because the main thing is Mbappe.
Fabrizio has said that Mbappe wants Real and Real wants Mbappe.
Yeah. So if we're going off
know what that means?
Fabrizio,
want to know what that means? Mbappe wants Real and Real wants Mbappe.
Yeah,
that's what that
Real
means.
Next year.
It means that is a true statement because Fabrizio is facts.
But everything can change within a year. You're playing with Messi. Like,
yep.
A lot can change, but we'll see, because he is playing in Ligue 1 right now. It's not the greatest competition compared to like the Prem, or like it's primarily just like, despite the run that who had last year? I always forget their name.
Lille.
Yeah, Lille. Like, despite their run last year, like, and I believe they'll still be very good. The fact that Messi is also there and Neymar is there, it pretty much solidifies that title.
I mean, Mbappe isn't necessarily needed.
Yeah.
Which is fucking ridiculous to say.
But maybe he's needed for the Champions League.
I would think.
Yeah. So we'll see where he feels the most important, and maybe he wants to be more of a central person on a team. So maybe Real is willing to offer him that, and maybe PSG is like, you can still be the main dude, but you gotta be the main dude with another main dude and another main dude.
What?
Yeah, because PSG would be like, you would have to chill with Neymar and Messi, and you can also still be the main dude, but like, there's also Neymar and Messi, so they're also the main dude.
Oh, I gotcha.
Like, PSG will say to all three of them that they're all the main dude, when in reality, like,
PSG will all say, like, you know, when you're creating your like FIFA team and you're signing
and you
players,
just automatically say, yeah, you're essential
crucial,
first team.
Yeah, you're crucial first team. They're all crucial first team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every signing this window has been a crucial first team, even Donnarumma, even though he may not even start.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to guess some games?
Yeah, I think that's a good segue.
Yeah, you're
I'm
winning.
running this time, so
you're up 4. You're up 4.
Time, nerd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right, you're going first.
Yep. 4-0. The first game this weekend is Man City is hosting Arsenal. So this is going to be 4-0 Man City, and it might get ugly.
I'm going to copy you because I'm saying.
Like, bruh.
I'm taking Villa 2-0.
I'm gonna go 1-0.
1-0?
Yeah, I think Brentford can hold them to a goal.
Bro, I think the way that they were able to play last week, and if like Bailey keeps on like continuing into that system, and
I
Buendia is able
agree.
to like keep on clicking, like
I just think Brentford can
I can
hold them
see
to a
too.
goal.
Fair.
I'm gonna take Everton.
Yeah.
2-1 over Brighton. 2-1.
I'm gonna have to copy you because I do agree. Like this could be a draw, so I
This
want to put that
very,
on the
very,
record.
very well could be a draw.
This could be like such an easy draw just because like if Digne doesn't have a great game or something, but in all probability Everton should win. So there.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one I'm gonna take a draw.
Newcastle, Southampton. What score are you taking on the draw?
1-1.
See, I was looking at 1-1, but
Bro, I think that's a safe guess for this game. Unless you know the exact score off of the top of your head, like unless it's like one of those, I feel like a 1-1 is like perfect for this game.
see, I'm looking at 1-0 Southampton or 0-0.
I would take 0-0.
I think I'm gonna take 0-0.
Yeah, if I were you, I would take 0-0.
I just don't
You're
necessarily.
making me fucking think that I want to take 0-0 now.
I don't necessarily
I'll keep with the 1-1.
Like
I want to see goals.
I know Southampton scored on United, but it bounced off Fred.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I just really hope Southampton wears that black and red kit because that shit's fire.
Very true. Very true.
So we got Norwich and we got Leicester.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Norwich here, but like I'm going 2-0 Leicester.
2-0 Leicester. I'm taking 3-0 Leicester. Because very similar to Man City, I think they're having a clapback game.
Fair.
And sorry, Norwich, you're just on the schedule for a lot of teams' clapback games.
How bad you think West Ham beats Palace?
I won't continue the 4-goal trend for them.
I'm not either, but
I will take a 3-0 win.
I was gonna go 3-0 also.
Yeah. Like I've it's a little blasphemous to say like 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
But I think their defense is good enough to hold out Palace. They're home.
Yep.
Like there's a lot to say. Mm-hmm. Now this game, I really am interested in which way you're gonna predict.
So I'm going 2-1 Liverpool with a late winner. So I think it's going to be like a very, very evenly played game. I think if there's a center back in the Premier League that can handle Lukaku's size, it's Van Dijk. I'm not even kidding. Like, Lukaku's massive, but Van Dijk's a fucking animal also. So you're not going to see that meme of Lukaku just like pushing forward and the center back falling. He's going to push and Van Dijk's going to be like, I'm a tree. So I'm excited for that matchup. I know the injury, I know the recovery, I know the whatever. I just trust Liverpool's recovery, and I think that if he's been starting and playing 90 minutes, he's ready. You know what I mean? I think he's ready for it. If he's not ready for it,
Chelsea 2-1.
Okay. I do think it's going to be a very even and well-played game.
Yeah, it's either going to be a draw or like it could go either way.
I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw throughout the whole game. Like
and
goals
then
are going to be
going to pull it out.
Goals are going to be scored in the middle of the match, and someone is going to have like one of those like emotional winners late in the end.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Like after the 83rd or 84th minute, something like that.
That's a reasonable thing.
I think it's going to be a really, really good game.
Yeah, it's obviously game of the week, without a doubt.
Like Andy's healthy, and he's looking like he's going to play.
Yeah.
But
let's stop talking about the game of the week because we'll be talking about it so much next week. You probably won't be able to get us to shut up about it. Leeds are beating Burnley by 2 goals, 2-0.
I was going to go 3-1, but that's still 2 goals.
I don't trust Burnley's attack.
It's not that I don't trust Burnley's attack. It's that it's Leeds. So, like, I just think, they're going to try and make a build-up play and leave something open, and Burnley's not going to have to trust their attack. They're just going to have 3 guys up the field. Goal. They're going to have 3 guys up the field, and, like, fucking Liam Cooper is going to be back there by himself.
Yeah, Cooper's going to be like, okay.
And the ball's going to go in the net, and Melier is going to be like, defend! And Bielsa's going to be like, attack!
All right. So I know which way you're predicting this game too. So how much is Spurs going to beat Watford by?
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm taking that. The way that Lloris played, I don't see Spurs letting up a goal against Watford.
The only way I could see it is like someone scoring a solo goal. I don't know if Watford's going to be able to produce the build-up play to put something in the net by like a Nuno team.
Yeah.
But they do have the individual like explosiveness.
And then for this Man U game against Wolves.
Man U is so confusing.
Even though they're away, I'm going to take 3-1. Because I think it's officially when they start Varane.
I'm taking 2-0 because I think they're going to start Varane, so I'm going 2-0.
I haven't liked the way that De Gea has looked in that.
I don't know if they're
out right now.
I don't know if they're going to get to him.
With Maguire and Varane, yeah, you are right, but
that's why I'm saying 2-0. Well, you said 3-1, I said 2-0. We'll see.
Yeah, same shit, pretty much.
We'll see.
But that's going to wrap up our predictions for this week and also our episode.
Yeah. We kind of like, I don't know. I think you noticed the sound effects. I really like the whole soundboard thing. It's really fun.
Yeah.
We're going to be using that a lot more. But we'll catch you guys next week. Adios.
Peace.